Hi, I'm Meredith, and I'm a second-year stinter in East Asia. And yeah, I feel like I have a lot of encouraging things that I'd like to share, but one specific thing that happened this past semester was, well, I like to run, and so my roommate and I decided to run a half marathon in another city. So it's really cool that even though we live in a foreign country, like, we can do things that we enjoy and experience them in a different culture. And so from the beginning, we thought, okay, we're gonna run this competitively. Like, this is gonna be, let's try not to walk, and let's continually go. Well, this older lady who was 59 years old came up to us and told us she wanted to run with us, and we had not met her, we didn't know who she was, and she just showed interest in us. And so from the beginning, my roommate and I had prayed, and we were wondering, okay, what's the purpose in this? Why is this old lady asking us to run with us, and what does it mean? And so she starts having a little bit of difficulty running. And she shared she hadn't ran more than 30 minutes, and so we were like, okay, we can do this. And so we told her in her language, we told her, yeah, that we believe in Jesus and that we think he can help us. And so these two other Asian men were running, and they hear us say this in their language, and they're really excited. They say oh, we believe in Jesus too. And so we started to talk to them, and we were really encouraged by their story. They have a house church, and there's over 50 people that attend, and they're both in the working world, really living out this relationship with God. It was really cool to see they're legit Christians. And so anyways, we had prayed specifically that we could meet someone that could speak in her language. And so these two guys are hey, I believe in Jesus. And so through the race, we started talking to them, and we started sharing with her as much as we could in her language. And then the one guy kind of took over, and we were kind of staggered. And so he runs back to us, and he's says, she said the sinner's prayer. He shared the gospel with her, and we talked to her a little bit, and she believed. And so this 59-year-old lady that we never would have met on campus was yeah, became our sister. And so it was really cool because she did finish the race, and I don't know if I'll ever see her again, but we were able to connect them. And I think what I just really learned was yeah, that God was just really quick to answer our prayers, and because we prayed specifically that we could have someone share in her language. And then at the very end, we couldn't find them, and we were oh no, how can we connect them? And they were right there by our teammate at the finish line. And so it was really cool to see his faithfulness and his love for all people of all ages, and how, yeah, to live in a foreign country, you can experience different things, and yeah, that God encompasses all of our lives, and not just when we're on campus, but that there are people throughout this country and this area that haven't heard.